Hello everybody, welcome back. I have another crystal faceted box here. This one is going to be sort of tulipy shaped, and it has a lid that will go on. It is intentionally sort of diamond shape, it's not square. So that is what it will look like in the end. Now for this one, I'm going to do something a little bit different than the other ones. I am going to be coloring the resin. So I have 6 ounces of my Fuitem 1:1, and I have my Core Art pigment in matcha green. And I just want this very subtle, very, nothing too crazy. So I'm going to do 1 drop of matcha green, which I'll probably be adding more, and then a drop of white, and I just want a hint of color, just the slightest bit, but I do want color, and I'm definitely going to have to add more. So let's add 2 more drops. I'll just leave that open over here. 2 more drops of each, and see where that gets me. So you guys enjoying these little crystal boxes that I'm making? I'm enjoying making them. I think that they're very fun. Gives me an opportunity to be, kind of creative in a retro kind of way. And, I'm a retro girl because I'm old. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot more color than that. So 1, 2, 3. So that's what, 6 total? Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting to that milky green color that I'm looking for. All right, and I want more milk, so I'm gonna add some more white. 1, 2, 3, and see where that gets me. And then after I get the color mixed up, I am going to run it through my airless just to get the bubbles out, because I am stirring it up like it's going out of style here. Alright, so now what I'm going to add, and I've basically got the color that I want, is some eye candy ghost green, just because I want to give it a little bit of chatoyance, but not, And yes, I know I'm tempting fate by doing this without a spoon, but just tap, 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 tap. Okay. Back in the bag. And that'll give me a little bit of shimmer, but it won't be overwhelmingly sparkly, because I don't want sparkly, I just want... And I like the green, but I just want it a little whiter. So I'm going to add 3 more drops. Yeah, I think that'll do it. And actually, the bubbles have kind of worked themselves out, which is nice. Is that too dark of a green? It might be too dark of a green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 drop of grass green. Just a little bit brighter of a shade, just to give it a little bit more. A little bit greener. One more drop of grass. A couple more white. It's just not quite where I want it yet. I know the color that I'm going for, you know, and it's just like, you know it when you see it. This is probably exceptionally boring for you watching me stir resin, but I appreciate you being here. All right, I think I got it. I think that's where I want it. All right. So put everything away. Yeah. All right. So, of course, we've got facets, we've got 90-degree angles, we've got corners, we've got the whole shooting match. So I'm just gonna get my alcohol in there just to try to keep the bubbles at bay, because you can see all these little pointy corners at the base. They love bubbles. So just try to break that surface tension, especially up here in the lid too, because this is all hollow. So I want to make sure that we don't get any bubbles in there. All right, so let's fill her up. Okay, get a little bit in there. Squeeze and squish. The good thing about these molds, one of the good things about them is that they're translucent, so you can see if there's, you know, bubbles hiding around the corners. Okay, let's get that little finial filled up. Squish, squish, squish. Move back over here. Now that the resin has had a chance to sort of level itself out. And fill this guy up. Okay. Do the same thing over here. And it looks like it's going to take about 5.5 ounces, but don't quote me on that yet. I want to make sure I get all the corners. Nice and full up. Okay, and the base can stand for a little more. Yeah, so darn near 6 ounces this one took. So again, I want to make sure that I get all the corners filled up. And I do not want it to be a lesson in surface tension. So yeah, 6 ounces. Neat. All right, so now since I don't want to torch, I'm gonna go ahead and give that a spray, light spray. Make sure that my cup doth not runneth over. I've got one spot here that seems like it wants to, so I'm just running my paper towel over it. Now I will say the one thing with this mold is the lid is very wiggly. It's not standing on much of a base to hold it still. So do have to be mindful of that. So yeah, all right, so we're just gonna let this sit, do its thing, and I will see you guys back for the demold. See you later. Good morning, it is time to demold. So let's get this guy out. I have a feeling that this one's gonna be a little bubbly because I didn't realize that my heat map was on when it was curing, so we shall see. But the mold is very flexible, so it should be should be easy to demold. Just kind of gotta fiddle fart with it. Oof. Easy to demold. You were saying? Oh, there we go. Just gotta get it up over the corners. Right. Yeah, there are some bubbles, but it's okay. See, bubbles don't really bother me. But look at that. How pretty is that? Wow. It reminds me of Jadeite. You know, that green milk glass that you see? Yeah, that's very pretty, very faceted. I like it a lot. I do. Okay, I just saw something I can't unsee. Looks like a little gargoyle face. Or a Decepticon. That's actually really funny. That's cool. All right. So let's get out the lid. This one might be a little harder to do. It's not too bad. There's so many square edges though. Oh wow, yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. That looks lovely. And the lid just fits right on there. See? Actually, if you wanted to, you could even make it a chalice. Get some UV resin or something and or super glue and stick that to the bottom and make it a chalice instead of a lidded dish. That's actually neat. Make it like a little candle holder. That's very pretty. Very pretty. I like it a lot. So I hope you guys do too. So this is, you know, number 3 in the collection of boxes. So let me know what you guys think. Yay, pretty. And yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. And I will say thank you again for being here. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys here for the next one. Thank you so much. Take care. Cheers.